going to show you two variations of the pose. One is the traditional pose with the legs straight, and the second is advanced pose with the legs in lotus. So please pick the one that's best suited to your level of yoga skill and ability. So let's get started. First, you're going to turn on the mat and bring your legs out. You're going to come to lie down on the mat. You're going to take your arms underneath you, so you take your wrist to wrist, almost as if you're sitting on your hands. Palms are facing down. You want to flex the feet strongly to give you the support of the legs. Then from here, you're going to inhale, sit up, look at your toes, puff up the chest like a pigeon, and take the top of your head onto the ground as best as you can. There's going to be a lot of compression and weight on the neck, so what you want to do is press into the elbows to lift the chest up and to take a little bit of pressure off the neck. Stay for a couple of breaths and breathe. And when you're ready to come out of the pose, you're going to inhale, tuck the chin in, sit up and look at your toes, and exhale, take your head back to the ground. Take your arms out from underneath you and take a moment and rest. The second version we're going to do is with the legs in lotus. You have to make sure that your hips are open enough and flexible enough to do lotus. Make sure you're warmed up. What you want to do is you want to take one heel into your hip flexor. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my right leg up. I want to externally rotate my upper thigh so that I can take my heel into my hip crease. A lot of times people just try to jam their leg up in this pose, and that way they really hurt their knee. Be really careful if you're coming into lotus, come into it slowly so that you protect the joints of your body. So from here, you're going to bend the underneath leg, also externally rotate the upper thigh to take the other heel into the hip crease. Make sure you have enough room behind you on the mat, so you might have to shimmy forward a little bit and come to lie back down again. When you come to lie down, the knees will come up, so let that happen. And then you're gonna come into the pose with the elbows by your side. So you're gonna inhale, press into the elbows, lift the top of the head up. See if you can hold on to your big toes. And then from here, you're gonna lower your knees down as you lift your chest up. Again, stay and breathe. And then when you're ready to release the head down. You can take your lotus legs into your chest for a moment and then gently release the pose. Matsyasana, the fish pose, is excellent to open up the lungs for any kind of respiratory illnesses like bronchitis, asthma, things like that. So enjoy the pose, breathe deeply. Thanks so much for watching. Now it's your turn. If you have any questions, post it below. I hope to hear from you soon.